What is up, everybody? Seth Cole here, and as you know, we have hit All-Star Race Weekend here for the NNSCRA Season 8, and this is going to involve Snickers Cup Series drivers. And for those of you that are not in the Snickers Cup Series, you're going to want to watch this video too, because there's something very important in this that I did not put in the description, because I want to see if you guys are actually going to watch this video, and if you do, you're going to reap an ultimate reward here during All-Star Race Weekend. We are going to have 3 different races for Snickers Cup Series here during the All-Star Race Weekend. We are going to have, of course, our All-Star Race. We're going to have, before that, an All-Star Snickers Cup Series Showdown, where the drivers who finished first and second in the race, they transfer into the All-Star Race, as well as a fan vote winner, which I'm going to quickly bunny trail off and let you guys know you can start voting for who you want to get into the All-Star Race. Link is in the description there. The straw poll, that is what you go to. You vote for one driver that you want to have be the fan vote winner into the All-Star Race. If you watch this video, please vote. Even if you're not in the series, vote, because I would like to get as many votes as I can, so that way we don't end up having, like, for instance, somebody wins the All-Star fan vote with 2 votes and everybody else just got 1 or something. I'd like to have as many people vote as possible. It's very simple. You just choose a driver, hit confirm or whatever, and that's it. So be sure to head over there and vote. And then before the Snickers Showdown, we're going to have a 1-race deal special race where 5 drivers are going to race their way into the Snickers Showdown and have an opportunity to maybe, just maybe, go all the way, finish first or second in the Showdown and make the All-Star Race. It's a possibility, and you never know if it could happen or not. And it gives drivers that haven't been in the Snickers Cup Series yet this season an opportunity to at least have a Snickers Cup Series ride, even if it's for a non-points event in a 1-race deal. So, we're first going to show you the list of drivers that are currently locked into this season's All-Star Race event. And they include Trent Dunham, Dylan Young, Michael Norman, Makoto Iguchi, Joshua Michaels, Chris Wascher. Nick Barney will return for a 1-race deal after he was a winner back in Season 7. Jake Rogers, Dylan Poteet, Megan Atkins. Jake Cole makes his return to Snickers Cup Series competition. He was a 2-time winner last season. Harrison Langford, Sean Galligan, Cody Lamas, James McLeod, Levi McIntyre, Anthony McCrory, Ian Dutta, John Cittadino. Daniel Day makes his return, as he was a winner last season in Season 7. Same for Richard Johnson. And then Jessica Shelton rounds out the field for the All-Star Race. Those are the drivers that get into the All-Star Race either via a win after the All-Star Race last season in Snickers Cup Series competition, or won here this season in Snickers Cup Series racing. So, let's show you now the drivers that you are going to be voting for in the fan vote, that are going to be trying to finish first and or second, or get your fan vote, that are not yet locked into the All-Star Race. They include Danny Wells, Jacob Lawler, Isaac Canepa, Charles Sanford, William Duncan, Tanner Sullivan, Dougie Shears, Brandon Gonzalez, Kyle Matthews, Ashley LaPlante, Bob Jones, Joshua Collard, James Silverfox, Alex May, Charles Jackson, Kyle Corbett, Sean Henley, James Qualls, Zachary Fitzwater, Noah Hart, Nathan Hudson, Ralph Mason, Cole Daly, and Joshua Bulkowitz. So those are the drivers that you're going to get to vote for. You'll see it on the poll, on the voting thing. You just check in the driver that you want to make the All-Star Race via the fan vote, and that's all you got to do. So, that's the drivers that are going to be in the Showdown. Now, there are 24 of them. There are going to be a total of 29 drivers, however, that are officially going to be in the Showdown, because 5 drivers are going to transfer in from the Showdown Shootout. That's what we're going to call it. We're going to have the Snickers Showdown, and then the Showdown Shootout will take place ahead of that. And this is the opportunity for you people that have not yet raced in Snickers Cup Series competition this season. You have a shot of getting into a Snickers Cup Series ride, if only for 1 night. So I'm going to show you the cars that are going to be available for you to sign up for in this video. Just leave your name below and the number you want to drive as a comment, and I will update these as much as possible. And I'm going to tell you what teams these rides are going to be coming out of as well. So, here's the rides you're able to sign up for in a 1-race deal. Once they're gone, they're gone. The 6 out of Roush Fenway Racing. The 7 out of Michael Norman Motorsports. The 11 out of Gibbs Waltrip Mayonnaise Racing. The 13 out of Germain Racing. The 14 out of Stuart Haas Racing. The 15 out of Gibbs Waltrip Mayonnaise Racing. The 17 out of Roush Fenway Racing. the 18 out of Gibbs Waltrip Mayonnaise Racing, the 22 out of Young Duncan Motorsports, the 26 out of Roush Fenway Racing, the 28 out of Robert Yates Racing, the 29 out of Michael Norman Motorsports, the 30 out of Tweenix Racing, the 32 out of Tweenix Racing, the 35 out of Robert Yates Racing, the 36 out of BK Racing, the 37 out of Hendrick Daly Motorsports, the 38 out of Yates Racing, the 40 out of Uper Motorsports, the 42 out of Sega Motorsports, the 45 out of Uper Motorsports, the 47 out of Kyotech Racing, the 55 out of Gibbs Waltrip Mayonnaise Racing, the 62 out of Michael Norman Motorsports, the 77 out of Young Duncan Motorsports, the 83 out of BK Racing, the 95 out of Phil Parsons Racing, the 96 out of Gibbs Waltrip Mayonnaise Racing, the 98 out of Phil Parsons Racing, and the 99 out of Roush Fenway Racing. So those are the rides that are available. 30 rides, only 5 drivers in that 30-car field will transfer their way into the Snickers Showdown, and then maybe, just maybe, finish first or second and transfer into the Snickers Cup Series All-Star Race here for Season 8. So get signing up, get voting, and we will see you guys when we head to All-Star Race Weekend at FTF Super Speedway here on the SRA Sports Channel.